drugs like Ozempic and Mounjaro, GLP-1 agonists, will save millions of lives, reduce diseases from heart disease to sleep apnea to knee and hip replacements. They will lower hospital admissions and doctor visits, reduce the use of other expensive drugs, and yes, may even reduce the cost of food, as many who dine on these huge quantities and masses of food just eat less. Now, the frenzy to begin them is here, but so is the dark side, the profiteers. You know, there are 8 similar drugs being developed by pharma, some oral, some with GLP-2 agonists, some with the GIP like Mounjaro, as they wish to feed like the sharks when their food is tossed in the water. But pharma never competes for price. Somehow, in all the history of pharma, the prices of similar or copycat drugs are about the same. No price competition. Now, years ago in baseball, the courts called that collusion, and they outlawed it. Now, when 70% of Congress lines their pockets with pharma lobby money, nothing is said. In April of 2024, a study by Yale looked at the cost of the ingredients and found the chemicals to make these drugs could cost as much as little as $1 a month. Now, of course, we need to reward companies to do the research and the cost to produce. But in the U.S., we pay 1,000% of that? And the compounding companies, pretending to be the heroes, guess what? They're raking in the bucks too. They're proudly discounting these drugs to just $500 a month as they find ways to manipulate the patent laws. They're even more guilty of greed than pharma, and they're good pretenders. And then we have these pop-up companies on TV and social media. They love you. And for a fee, they can get you Ozempic or Mounjaro. And my favorites, the plastic surgeons and even some dermatologists who overnight, sensing the smell of cash, even if they never treated a diabetic and likely don't even own a stethoscope, are now self-anointed. We are experts in weight loss and now have a new cash cow. The fix, because these drugs are important. I'm calling on Jeff Bezos and Mark Cuban and their associates to sell deeply discounted versions of these drugs. Start your own copycat pharma that can produce biosimilar drugs at a fraction of the cost, starting with the GLP-1 agonists, and drive the insane cost of healthcare down. What's your thoughts?